Hello and welcome to the John Ark Show. Today's episode is called Cancun Resorts Turning into War Zones. Before we begin, I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Now, let's get started. Are you thinking about going on vacation to Cancun, Mexico? You may want to think again. Cancun resorts are turning into literal war zones. Published reports indicate that the five-star Hyatt in Cancun, which is one of the nicest and largest hotels in the city, was recently the scene of an ultra-violent machine gun battle between rival gangs, drug gangs. Now, when people on the beach heard lots of machine gun fire, they all started running back to their hotel for safety. They were then instructed to hide or barricade the doors in their rooms, and management gave them metal sticks to defend themselves, basically metal clubs. The first thing you have to ask yourself is that if the hotel already has a large stock or inventory of metal clubs, metal sticks, to hand out to guests for security reasons, you have to ask yourself, has this happened before at this location? And if so, how often does this happen? Several people said on Twitter that vacationers were told by staff to hide, literally hide in their rooms. Police said that the shooting stemmed from a conflict between members of hostile groups of drug dealers and that two people have died. I guess two gang members have died. Authorities said no tourists have been seriously injured or kidnapped. So you have to wonder, what is their definition of seriously injured? Cancun has always been stunningly beautiful. The water is incredible. The weather is unbelievable. The women are stunning. But unfortunately, it has always been violent and overrun by criminals. Have you ever wondered why so many hotels on the ocean with beachfront property have guards with machine guns at each end of the hotel's beachfront? You ever wonder about that? Have you seen that anywhere else you've gone to on vacation? Well, that's to keep the criminals away from the hotel guests lying on their beach. Do you know that the U.S. State Department website warns people not to go to Mexico? And it's not just because of the recent lockdown. Let me read to you one of the travel advisories on the State Department's own website. Here it goes. Violent crime, such as homicide, kidnapping, carjacking, and robbery, is widespread and common in Mexico. The U.S. government has limited ability to provide emergency services to U.S. citizens in many areas of Mexico, as travel by U.S. government employees to certain areas is prohibited or restricted. In many states, local emergency services are limited outside the state capital or major cities. What they're basically telling you is that in many areas, the authorities won't even respond to your requests for help. That means if something happens to you, there's almost nothing the U.S. government can do to help you. What a shock. Did you see what just happened in Afghanistan a little while ago? There you go. These are just the warnings about traveling during the daytime. Basically, you're on your own. At nighttime, it is much worse. If you're a tourist traveling through Mexico at night and nothing horrifically terrible happens to you, then you should run out and buy a lottery ticket because you're extremely lucky. You're really blessed. Here's the thing. Nobody reads or cares what the State Department website says so. Do you think college kids read the State Department website? All they care about is going down there and drinking and having fun and enjoying themselves. If people really knew about what the police were doing to tourists, they would really think twice. Because a lot of the crime against tourists is being perpetrated by the authorities or the police. If they knew about the criminals, the sex traffickers, the drug dealers, the street criminals, and the prostitutes were doing to tourists, they would probably rather take a vacation in Detroit or Beirut, Lebanon. Cancun has now become one of the most beautiful horror movies in Mexico. Do you think that's an exaggeration? Why do you really think that hundreds of thousands of people are coming out of Mexico trying to escape every month into the United States? I assure you, it's not because Mexico is so safe and wonderful. Thank you for watching. I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Thank you, and we shall see you soon. Goodbye.